The anime begins with a man desperately running away from something. After running for a while, the man stopped as he knew he got surrounded by a bunch of ninjas. As the ninjas came and attacked him, the man surprisingly dodged all of the attacks and managed to put up a good fight. Too bad for him, there are just so many of them. While he got distracted, he was caught by the ninja's commander, and they ended up managing to kill him. After that, the commander took out something that looked like a phone to scan the corpse, making sure they were killing the right target. Imagine if they had killed the wrong target. Elsewhere, there's a man named Logan who lives happily with his wife and son. He cherishes his family more than anything and would go to great lengths to protect them from harm. One night, they see a news report about that brutal murder. His wife begins to worry, but Logan assures her that they'll be safe, because no one will be able to find them out here. She then asks about the Reaper, but Logan tells her not to worry about it since this murder couldn't be his work. The Reaper is always worked alone. Several days pass, and the murders continue, claiming 3 more lives. This news makes Logan and his wife increasingly anxious. Still, they didn't show any of that in front of their son. They tried to make their child's life as happy as possible. One night, while sleeping, Logan noticed something wrong, so he went to take a look downstairs, telling his wife to stay in the room. As soon as he went downstairs, he was immediately attacked by ninjas. However, the ninjas couldn't do anything against him as he easily countered them and killed a bunch of them. As Logan fought, he heard his son's voice from upstairs. Without delay, he rushed toward his son's room, leaving an opening for a ninja to shoot needles at him. Still, Logan didn't stop and kept going, only to find his wife and son killed in the room. The commander responsible for his wife's death tells Logan that she sure put up a good fight as he brutally stabbed her through her neck. Seeing this, Logan became so angry that he was ready to go all out but was stabbed by one of the ninjas from behind. The police then arrived, forcing the ninjas to flee. The next day, Logan woke up in the hospital feeling overwhelmed with rage as he remembered what happened the night before. Later, the doctor and 2 FBI agents named Mike and Emma visited him. They still couldn't believe he had come back to life. Mike asked Logan about the break-in at his home and the motives behind it, but Logan didn't want to answer. Seeing this, Mike gave Logan his contact information before leaving. He then told Emma that they would take turns watching over Logan tonight. He convinced that Logan knew who was responsible for the attack. At night, Logan goes to the rooftop alone, seeming to wait for something. Emma, on the other hand, watches him from afar, making sure he doesn't notice her. Soon, a group of ninjas appears out of nowhere, trying to kill Logan. Of course, Logan has been waiting for this moment. He starts killing all of them without mercy, using one of his skills to easily eliminate a bunch of them. Doesn't know what's going on, Emma tries to intervene but gets knocked out by Logan instead. After that, he continues his killing spree. Logan is so angry that fighting on the rooftop isn't enough, he takes them to the elevator and kills them there too. Logan is him. After killing all of the small fry, the commander appears, enraging Logan even further. Logan wastes no time and charges at the commander, attacking him immediately. Surprisingly, the commander struggles to keep up with Logan. He resorts to using his whip to try and capture Logan, but Logan manages to cut the whip swiftly. Using his skills, Logan distracts the commander and ends up stabbing him multiple times. Just as Logan is about to finish him off, he asks the commander how he found him and his family. The commander smiles, claiming that Logan can change his appearance all he wants, but he can never escape his fate. Hearing this, Logan removes his mask, revealing his true face before delivering the final blow to the commander. The episode ended with Logan returning home to gather his equipment. There, we see a photo of him and his wife's real face. Afterward, he burns down his home and prepares to seek revenge.
In episode 2 of Ninja Kamui, it starts with the show explaining the ninja clan's old code. Their secrets must stay within the clan, no sharing with outsiders, ever. But due to a terrorist attack, they're forced to spill their secrets to foreign lands. This clan lives by a strict rule. Any traitor or defector faces swift elimination. The scene switches to Higan glaring at the commander who killed his wife. But just as he's ready to act, he suddenly passes out. Out of the blue, an old man named Kagari shows up and saves him. Turns out, Kagari is an old pal of Higan's. While patching up Higan's wounds, Kagari wonders why Higan isn't in disguise. Higan explains it's useless now, as the organization can somehow see through it. As they chat, Kagari checks Higan's wound, puzzled. Higan should have been dead from it already. Kagari thinks it might be sheer luck or someone keeping him alive. Later, Higan wakes up alone, feeling a bit stronger. He heads to the next room to grill the commander for info. Not getting anywhere, Higan tortures him daily with no luck. Then, the commander taunts Higan by describing how his wife and son look before dying. Higan stares intensely before setting him ablaze. Meanwhile, at the police station, Milk is instructed by his boss not to get involved in the investigation any further. His boss warns that if he doesn't comply, he'll be terminated. However, Milk doesn't care at all. He secretly continues his investigation with Emma. Back with Higan, he tries to locate his enemy everywhere, but to no avail. One night, while drinking at the bar, 2 police officers arrive and threaten the owner for money. One of them then turns to Higan and requests to see his bike license, as there have been recent motorcycle thefts in the area. When Higan refuses, the police attempt to grab him, only to get knocked off instead. Higan then leaves a tip before walking away. Seeing this, one of the police tries to attack him from behind, but ends up being sent flying by the force of Higan's punch. The next day, Higan calls Mike and requests a meeting, stating that he has some questions that need answers. Meanwhile, Emma attempts to track Higan's location, but he keeps breaking his phone, making it impossible for her to trace him, proving that he has experience in playing this game before. After Mike gives him a location, the two then meet again. Realizing something serious is unfolding, the restaurant owner warns Mike that he'll be responsible for any damages before leaving. As soon as Higan sits down, he immediately asks Mike if he has any leads related to his family's murder. However, Mike doesn't respond. Instead, he pulls out his gun and attempts to arrest Higan. A ninja then comes dressed as a delivery guy and starts attacking Higan. As they fight, Mike points a gun at them and tells them to stop moving. This annoys the ninja, so he tries to attack Mike but is stopped by Higan. Higan uses his skills to create 4 more arms. Realizing he's about to lose, the ninja then creates a clone of himself. However, they are still no match for Higan at all. After the ninja is defeated, Mike asks Higan, "Where is the man from the hospital?" Higan then reveals that he is actually a ninja who can change his appearance. As they converse, a group of people gather in front of the restaurant and begin shooting, even firing a rocket launcher before leaving. Fortunately, Mike and Higan manage to take cover just in time. The episode ends with Mike looking around, trying to find Higan, but he already left. Elsewhere, the boss of the ninja is displeased that Higan is still alive. Episode 3 of Ninja Kamui kicked off with a sudden attack, as a group of people were swiftly eliminated. Their leader attempted to flee, only to be confronted by a barrage of hands emerging out of nowhere, sealing their fate. Nearby, there's a ninja, smiling, licking at a photo of Higan. This guy is creepy as hell. Later, while having a meal, the ninja complains to his boss, Yamaji, about being bored with easy missions and craves a real challenge. He suggests his boss to let him, hunting down Higan, a top-notch ninja known for his unmatched skills and ruthless nature in taking out targets. Just the thought of facing Higan gets the ninja pumped up and eager for action. Yamaji informs the ninja that they've already taken down Higan once, but somehow he's come back to life. They suspect Higan is using his secret technique. To defeat him this time, they'll need to uncover Higan's technique. As the ninja was about to leave, he asked Yamaji about the Reaper and why he didn't send him after Higan. But Yamaji refused. He doesn't want Reaper to meet with Higan. Meanwhile, elsewhere, a band of exiled ninjas meets their end at the hands of the Reaper. One of the exiles attempts to use his secret technique against the Reaper, but it fails to even scratch him. As he looked at the Reaper, he wondered where the Reaper's blade was, only to realize it had already stabbed through him. At the police station, Mike is furious because they didn't allow him to continue investigating the case. Then, his boss came and spoke to him outside. His boss was concerned about his safety and told him that he wouldn't be able to help him if he kept getting involved where he shouldn't. He wanted Mike to take some time off and not return to work until his retirement day. Of course, Mike doesn't listen to him at all. Later, he meets with Higan and gives him the clues that he's been able to find so far. The clues reveal that there is a connection between the ninja and Uza. Knowing all of this, Higan is determined to hunt down every last one of them and make them pay. But Mike tells him that if it comes down to it, he will have to arrest Higan. Higan doesn't care at all. He then offers a drink to Mike. To him, sharing a drink with someone is how alliances are formed. In the night, Mike and Higan meet up with Emma to investigate Uza. Emma surprises them by revealing that her car is actually a massive mobile computer that she built by herself. She has all the information that they need from around the world at her fingertips. Emma has been researching Uza for some time and discovered that it's a multinational enterprise involved in developing military weapons, telecommunications, entertainment, clean energy, and almost every imaginable technology. It is safe to say that there is no country in the world without Uza now. Emma also discovers a dark rumor surrounding Uza. It's said that anyone who refuses to work with Uza inevitably meets their demise. This leads Emma to suspect a definite connection between the company and the ninja. Elsewhere, Yamaji is displeased with the boss of Uza, named Joseph, for sending a group of people to kill Higan without his permission. Joseph's excuse is that they desperately need field data on a weapon they are developing, and a ninja is the perfect test subject for them. But Yamaji doesn't care and warns him to never do that again. While investigating, they were surprised by an attack from one of the ninjas, resulting in a car accident that left Mike and Emma unconscious. Higan emerges from the car and begins to fight the ninja. Although Higan is strong, he struggles in the battle because the ninja is equipped with various weapons. Nevertheless, Higan manages to defeat him in the end. The episode ends with Higan staring at the ninja's camera and daring them to come and try to kill him. The short ninja, seeing this, smiles briefly. Afterward, Higan leaves Mike and Emma to the police before departing. If you come this far, please consider liking and subscribing for more videos like this. Thank.